What's up, MMA fans? It's Tudor Leonte from Sherdog here, and once again, I have the pleasure to talk with former UFC lightweight champion and now Professional Fighters League contender, Mr. Showtime himself, Anthony Pettis. How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. Back in Milwaukee over here. It's really cold out.
Yeah, I take a tour on your socials, and I noticed that apparently you enjoyed the Mortal Kombat trailer. Do you like Mortal Kombat in general?
Wait, the what?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Sorry.
Do I like that? Do I like Mortal Kombat? Yeah, no, yeah, I was definitely a fan.
I wanted to ask which is your favorite character from the Mortal Kombat?
Honestly, man, I don't even remember the characters in Mortal Kombat. It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, no, because actually, there's going to be an MMA fighter in the upcoming movie. I wanted to ask your opinion about having MMA in such a cult movie and cult franchise.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, man. I mean, it's amazing MMA fighters are giving them opportunities to be in like productions like that.
So listen, I'm hearing that you will clash with Clay Collard on the first event of the PFL 2021 season. I'd like to ask your opinion on the matchup.
Yeah, I think when I saw the whole division, I saw his background of boxing and what he's been doing out there in the boxing world. It's going to make for a great fight. I think he's just definitely, you can see his strength start to stand up. He's been boxing for such a long time now. So that makes for a fun fight for me. I love when the guys come in and try to stand with me and allow me to fight my fight.
But do you think that all the time that he spent in boxing will have an impact on his MMA skills?
I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know how his training is. I don't know if he's 100% focused boxing. He must be cross training or at least done some training in MMA for the last couple months. He does have an MMA record. It's kind of a new thing for me as well. There's so many guys in this tournament that I didn't want to focus on just one. And now that I know he's my opponent, we're definitely shifted focus. My coaches are watching his tape. And I don't want to get too obsessed with one guy because this whole season's gonna kind of happen quick. I'm gonna be in camp pretty much for the next to August, pretty much to the end of the season. So I'm not really gonna get too crazy, in his game or in his game plan. I'm gonna go out there, do my fight, train my skill sets, train what I know my holes are, and keep getting better. That's what I'm kind of focused on this whole season.
But if I had to ask you right now, in your opinion, what's his weak spot?
Just fighting a fighter like myself. I wouldn't attack a certain skill set, but I just think to find a guy that moves the way I move, that can take the damage that I take and give the damage I give. It's hard to train for. It's not really something that you can train for. And I do things that guys haven't seen before in the practice room, and I think that's what makes me stand out. It gives me that X factor of what's going to happen next. And I'm willing to. I can fight everywhere. I can fight on the ground, standing, striking. So I'm just going to keep continuing sharpening my tools and make sure I'm ready for this whole season.
I actually talked with him a few hours ago, and he told me that he believes you will try to put on to go to your wrestling and to attack him with the takedowns. And do you think that is wrestling something that you are taking into consideration going into this fight?
Like I said, I'm just sharpening all my tools. Honestly, we just found out the opponent, so I don't even know the game plan yet. I'm gonna go do pads we do tonight. I'm in between practices now, so I think tonight on our pad session, I'll kind of find out what Duke's thinking and where we're gonna attack this thing. But yeah, I think I'm an MMA fighter. I'm not gonna just go out there and do one thing. If something doesn't work, you move on to the next thing, and that's one thing I'm really good at is doing that, and I've been doing it against the best in the world, so I feel like I'm just gonna keep that mindset in there, like whatever. Not discrediting anybody in this tournament, but I know where my skill level is at. I know where I've been competing at, and I'm excited just to stay getting better.
I would like to ask your prediction on how the fight is going to end.
I'm looking for a knockout. I think a guy that's willing to stand like that, and especially if he thinks I'm going to wrestle, he must not watch my other fights. I don't really resort to wrestling much, unless I really need to. So I'm excited to get out there, exchange it up, see the environment, get the feel for the first round of the tournament, and keep that momentum going.
Would you have preferred someone else for your PFL debut?
No, honestly, like when I saw the whole division, I was open for whatever happens. Like in this like format, you can't get obsessed with one guy because it's just anything could happen. You never know who has a great night and who has a bad night. And with my experience, I feel like I matched out well anywhere with these guys.
And obviously, you will keep a close eye on the other names on in the division, right?
Most definitely, yeah. Most of them are fighting the same night, so it's going to be hard to like watch and judge. I'll get through my first task, go back the next week, and find out who's next, and start studying that person.
Do you have any messages for Clay Collard?
No, man. Honestly, I'm not into the trash talk. I don't get into like the bad blood. I don't need that to perform. So I feel like I'm gonna go out there and be me. He has a great opportunity. A guy like that getting to fight a former champion first round. I know he's coming hard, and I'm training well for that.
And what MMA fans should expect from your PFL season?
Yeah, I mean, this is my PFA debut. Fans always know when I fight at Showtime, so expect nothing other than that. And I'm gonna go out there, put on a performance, and show where my skill level's at.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for your time. I really appreciate it. Best of luck for your upcoming fights.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Have a nice one.